Welcome back to Oathbound Gaming. I'm your host, Greg. I need a stage name, right? I need a fake name. Anyway, today we're looking at Ocean's Heart. Ocean's Heart's going to release in about 2 hours or so from after this video goes live. So I recorded all this stuff before the game launched, so you guys can look it over, watch the video, see if you want to buy this thing. And if you have any questions that this video does not answer, drop it in the comments below. I'm happy to answer any questions and help you make your decision about whether or not you want to pick up this game. Let me just say this. If you like this content at all, please consider subbing to the channel. It really, really helps me out. And it's just a click away, just one little click, and it helps me out. And if you have not entered this RTX 3080 giveaway, head to oathboundgaming.com and enter that now. And then click play on that video and watch the rest of the video. But let's go. Let's go. Let's go play some Ocean's Heart. Let's find out if this is worth picking up. Let's just take a second to take this in. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. All right, let's get started. Let's start off at the very, very beginning. This is only a couple minutes into the game. You have no weapon. You're wandering around. You're starting town, and you learn a little bit about the story. Shortly after the start of the game, you'll leave your small little village and enter the first city, I suppose, city or town, and you'll come to find that they're pretty well designed. This is one of the warehouses. Just happens to have some little goopy enemies in it as your first enemies. Just showing you around the town, and I see a little chest down there, and I fall in the water. You're gonna find that I'm very good at this game, guys. You're gonna see. Trust me, I'm real good. So, explore the town. There's a lot of NPCs, a lot of reasons to talk to them. There's side quests, there's hints at where secrets are, and each town you come across, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of towns in the game, and each town you come across will give you other reasons to kind of explore and see what it's all about. From shops, to quests, to secrets, to all sorts of interesting NPCs you'll meet. This game has a ton of secrets to find and reasons to look for them. There's a lot of nice upgrades and even quests that you otherwise can't complete unless you kind of search for these secrets. You'll notice these little books sticking out a little bit from the bookshelves, and as you touch them you hear audio cues on whether or not you're getting them correct. When you get them all correct, that happens. So this is a little hint for you. I'm going to give you that secret, alright? And there you go. This is a quest item that you otherwise wouldn't be able to obtain unless you search for it. And a lot of the secrets are not as, I don't know, in your face. Like, it's kind of obvious. Those books are kind of, you know, interactable. But there's a lot more hidden stuff out there. So keep your eyes peeled. While you're out there exploring in the world, you'll find all sorts of little hidden caves. This one's pretty easy. This one's a small one. A couple little bats. You get yourself a chest. Alright, some crowns. And I fell in the hole. Told you I'm good. Alright, this next part has me doing a side quest to clear out an ogre that's guarding these carrots. He punched the crap out of me and I have no health. So I'm going to go in my inventory here, and you'll notice the life bar at the top starts going up as I eat these berries here. Now I'm going to fight him and hopefully win. There we go. Quest log updated. Side quest complete. This game surprised me with how many side quests it really has. So there's a lot to do in the game. A lot more than you'd expect from this style of game. So big plus for that. So early on in the game, I found a cave. And it had this mini boss, side boss type of dude that hits really hard. And he's got a lot of health. So, like the smart person, I went and got stronger and came back, right? Nope! I stood here with 3 hearts at the very beginning of the game and fought this thing and kept slamming my head against the wall trying to beat him. Let me show you how that went. Damn it. Come on. Oh. Shit. What the f... Oh. Oh. Come on. Oh. Come. Oh. God damn. Come on! Oh my god. What the... Oh, come on. Shh. What? Come. Oh. Come on. What the? Yeah. Shit. Oh. Oh. Yes. Oh. Yes. Probably wondering what I got for doing this. The Bell of the Cursed God. Well, let's find out what that is. So I go up the stairs and I'm like, huh, what are these little fire things? Not sure. Okay. Oh, when cursed, enemies deal more damage. Okay. Let me go to this bell here and heal myself just in case I have to fight. Ooh. Who have rung the cursed bell and approached the god consumed in the abyss. Will you take my power? The strength of your enemies will grow. That is the ringing bell. Do you accept? So in other words, you are strengthening all the enemies. Enemies grow stronger. Ring a bell again to remove it. You get an achievement, and it makes enemies stronger. Now, is there a benefit to this? I have no idea. It might just be a way to make the game harder for yourself. Now, I know that last scene made the game seem really hard. It's not. I was just being super stubborn, and I tried to fight this boss and kill him well before I'm really supposed to. So the rest of the game is not nearly that difficult. It's really not. And that could be good and bad, I guess. But the cool thing is they have this. You know, you can make the enemy stronger if that's what you want to do, or not. Just keep it off if you don't want to do that. So I think it's cool. It's a nice choice where you can kind of pick your difficulty. Not sure if there's a benefit to having it hard, though. So over here is the blacksmith in the town. You can find them. He can upgrade your bow or sword. And I'm going to show you real quick right there. Sword damage 1, armor level 2. So when I come over here and say, hey, here's 50 crowns, sword is now damage 2. This guy over here handles the armor. He's your armor smith. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that. And you're going to see that armor has increased to level 3. That boss would have been a lot easier now. You guys want to see another boss fight? Take a look at this dude. Lots of fireballs, but I am quite strong right now. A lot stronger than I was before. So he shouldn't be all that hard. And bam, he goes down. Alright, so in the next room I go, and guess what I find? Magic. Lightning. Let's take a look at what this thing can do. Lightning! Bam! So it strikes a random enemy on the screen, or slightly off it. Pretty nice. And enemies drop supplies, as you can see, or materials, I guess you can call them. Crafting materials. Use them for alchemy. Alright, while I show you guys this side quest area, you can watch me die a couple times in this in humorous ways. I'm going to talk to you about the pros and cons of Ocean's Heart. And this is going to be like your meat and potatoes of the video here. This is the good and bad, right? So the pros is it's a surprisingly deep game for this style of game. And listen to those words carefully. For this style of game, it's pretty deep. And I don't really like these style of games, but I found myself having a good time playing Ocean's Heart. So much of a good time that I'm definitely playing this all the way to the end. I probably have a few hours left, and there's plenty of content in it. It's a pretty long game. You'll absolutely get over 10 hours, probably over 15 in this game. There's a lot of side quests, a lot of secrets, and the secrets are worth going for. There's a crafting system, which means there's also materials. You go out there and kill enemies and pick up the materials that you can use in alchemy to make yourself potions and such, which I'll show you guys right after this. And yeah, I think you normally wouldn't see that type of stuff in this style of game, so it's nice to see. And it's got like a certain laid-back charm, you know, where it's like you don't need to stress yourself out or overexert yourself in you know, you ever get sweaty playing a game and really get like really into it. This game you can kick it back and relax, and it's a nice feeling. It's a nice charm that that I like to see in some games every once in a while, you know? While I'm playing, while I'm at work or something, just want something to chill, right? The soundtrack's really nice as well. I like it, and it sets the mood for the game, but that's going to transition me to the cons category. While the soundtrack's really nice, you could find yourself listening to one song for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes while you're in a single zone or area, you know? And I wish they had like maybe at least 2 revolving songs for each zone. And then there's no graphic options, which means there's no borderless windows, only full screen or Windows mode with Alt-Enter. You can't rebind keys at all, and the game plays really, really good with a controller and really bad with a keyboard. So if you don't have a controller, that's definitely a con for you. I definitely recommend getting one. And then my last con for the game, there's only one save slot. Not a big deal, but there's some people I know they kind of like share, you know, they share their computer and their kids might play, you might play, so definitely a con. So I wanted to show you guys the alchemy system real quick. It's pretty simple. You just get materials from enemies and you craft what you want. One of the things I don't like here is they don't really tell you what everything does, so you kind of have to experiment a little bit, I guess. You could see in the shops, if you find the same item in the shop, it'll tell you what it does. But I just wish it was here as well. But it's not a big deal. Even in your inventory, it doesn't really tell you what it does, so it was a little strange, but again, not a big deal. You learn real fast what they do. This game does a good job of transitioning you to different styles of zones, from like ocean type of stuff to shadowy, dark forest to haunted, foggy, thunderstorm areas. A lot of cool areas to explore. So that was Ocean's Heart. What you guys think? I liked it. When I originally played the game, I said to myself, you know, this really needs a leveling system. That's what I said to myself. And then I kind of pulled that back a bit and said, you know, I want to put too much into this game, and it would steal away from its simplistic charm, you know? It's like got a certain level of simplicity to it that makes it great, that makes it Ocean's Heart. And that's what keeps those genre of games entertaining for a lot of people, is it's not overbearing. There's not too much to think about. Oh, what's my build? What's my specs? You know, like that's MMO level stuff, and you stress out about it and you put in a lot of effort, and this game you can just kick back and relax. I like playing games while I work from home and being able to kind of bounce back and forth between work and games when it's a little slow. It's a beautiful game to have, something simple like that. So I think Ocean's Heart's a great addition to anyone's Steam library. Check it out. If you have any questions about the game that I did not answer in this video, please drop it in the comments. I will do my best to answer it for you. And one last thing. If you're not subbed, like I said at the beginning of the video, please consider subbing. Hopefully you like this content enough that you'll just move your mouse over there, click that sub button, and throw us a sub, because it really helps me out, and I will keep content like this coming. And giveaways like this coming. RTX 3080 giveaway, oathboundgaming.com. Enter this today, and we will have a lot more giveaways to come, especially on big milestones like 1,000 subs and so on and so forth. So help us get there. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you spending some time with me today, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Skiddat!